Tension has heightened in southeast Nigeria in the past months as assaults on security formations and killings have become widespread in the region, particularly in Imo State. Well, joining us now to speak on insecurity in the southeast region and the forthcoming Anambra gubernatorial election is Governorship Aspirant Dr. Godwin Maduka. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Well, let me begin by asking you, as someone who has a stake, who is aspiring for the highest seat of the land when it comes to Anambra State, one of the states in the southeast region, what do you make of these recent attacks on security formations, killings of security officers and personnel across the region?
Well, when you have this type of insecurity going on anywhere in the world, whether it's the Middle East, or whether it's Anambra State, or whether it's Imo, anywhere in the world, you have to find out what is the motivation behind that. Insecurity comes from lawlessness, also comes from a problem with governance as well across this nation. You know, people don't just get up and start killing. We need to find out what is really the motive. We need to bring them into dialogue and find out what their problem is. But we know that the country that we live in now is not one that have security. Whether it's from cattle ranching or from herdsmen going through the country, people engaging them and people getting killed. The people that are doing this in our southeastern area, all these unknown gunmen and all that, I really believe that they should be brought to a talk. We talk to them and find out what the problem is. But from my own perspective, I believe that massive unemployment in this country is contributing to this. A lot of people have nothing to do. They're very angry with the governance, whether federal or local. Okay? So let's bring them to table, talk to them, and figure out what we can do. But we can start doing better by doing good governance. And maybe a lot of people will key into that. Okay. But the very first thing is to talk to them. Yes.
Okay, Dr. Maduka, it's good you mentioned that the problem with governance across, whether local or federal, is part of the problem. What do you think should have been the governorship stance when it came to the stay-at-home order recently? How did Anambra fare? What do you think should have been the stance of the state governments there?
Well, I believe unless we have to talk to these people, stay at home or stay indoors or whatever, is not going to solve the problem. We really need to, they're human beings, even if they've gone insane, we need to find out what have made a man to take a gun and kill an innocent person. I haven't seen that information yet. So what I believe is it should also be made public. They need to come on. We need to be able to see them. We need to talk to them and find out what the problem is.
And how much?
And telling us to stay indoors without a dialogue. Without dialogue is not going to work.
And how much difference do you think that the president's tough talk in recent times would make when it comes to growing calls for cessation and growing insecurity, especially in the southeastern region?
Well, you know, remember last time we had a lot of problem from the Delta area, okay, for many years. And the moment they were brought to table and they were talked to, and they tell us, or they told us what the problem is, do we have that problem now? Okay? Again, no matter how many times you ask me this question, there's two problems here. The country is on or in turmoil. We need to reach out to our people. Some people are acting out to the point of killing people. We had a problem with NSACs. We know how that went. That we embarrassed all over the world when that happened. Okay? So my thing is, let's do good governance. Let's care about the people. Let's stop tribalism. Let's stop.
Well, sorry, we do apologize for that interruption from that audio there.
Please go ahead. Okay, had you finished your thoughts? Because otherwise I can wait for you to land your thoughts.
I think, no, again, what I'm saying is we can't just stay away and the people are killing people in Nigeria. We need to come to the fact.
Okay.
We have to come to the understanding that we need to know what's happening. It's no more different than Boko Haram. And they're still here. Okay? Now it's unknown gunmen in the south, Boko Haram in the north, and the point is they're killing themselves. At which point do we get together and say something is wrong? Find out. You need to find out what is fueling Boko Haram. The same way we need to find out what is making the unknown gunmen killing themselves in this, and the military and the police are being killed too. So there's insecurity. We need to find out. This is the time for governance.
Okay. Some would say, though, that governance is a combination of the carrot and the stick. And the recent dispatching of military outfits, greater presence of military outfits to the southeast was supposedly an effort towards that. Would you agree with that? Because whilst you wait to engage people in a dialogue, you can't let citizens be intimidated by forces that seem to be beyond control.
Yes. When I say dialogue, don't mean that's the only thing you're going to do. You still have to protect innocent citizens. You understand? I'm not happy with what is happening in